Hey, what's up, guys? So we're on a massive winning streak in the NBA. I'm gonna break the entire slate for you guys for today for April 1st. I'm gonna tell you the four teams that I like, but like I said, it's a little weird, and I'm just gonna have to wait to make sure of some stuff. But I can't do that until later today. So I'll show you the four teams that I like. But again, you're gonna have to kind of make your own decisions for today. But I'll tell you the very strong stats. All right, guys. For the first game is going to be the Blazers versus the Hawks. The Hawks are at home. They're a lot better at home. They have a very similar record throughout the season. The Hawks do outnumber them by 3, so they only have 3 more wins than the Blazers overall. The Hawks have also won 3 straight games in a row, and in the last 11 games, they've won 6 games. This is a big one. The Hawks actually have a very strong home court advantage. It's not just because they're at home, but they actually have the proven numbers that they're much better at home. Also, this is a very strong one as well, is that Portland has a 5-day losing streak when they're on the road. You can see from these projections here that they're only supposed to win by 2. However, like I mentioned, this is why it's a little weird because the line was actually started at a -7.5. Now it's all the way down to a -4.5. So the line is actually shifting inside the favor of Portland, not the Hawks. So that's, like I said, these are little things that I have to kind of confirm later today with the injuries and stuff like that. But again, you got to be careful with these things. And right now, I do like the Hawks to win, but I got to confirm some stuff later. Same thing with these other games that I'm about to talk about. I am going to talk about one game that's massive. There's a very strong favorites. It's so strong that I mean, it's a very easy call. However, I will give you that one right in this video. But it's so early in the day that again, I can't find a team to parlay it with because I want to buy it back. I'll explain that when I get there, but it is a very strong team, which is the Knicks, and I'll explain that right after I explain these other 2 teams. So for the Bulls, they've been on a very hot streak, and then yesterday that came to an end. I actually said yesterday that I was going with the Thunder, and then the Bulls got embarrassed. So the Bulls have been on a very hot streak. It's a very young team. They're in a rebuilding phase. However, they have been winning games. So today they're actually on a back-to-back. So that's the other, like I said, it's very weird stuff going on. But basically, they're on a back-to-back, but they're supposed to win. So again, they're going against Toronto. They do have a historical edge against the Raptors, meaning when they face each other, the Bulls tend to win. And Chicago's a very fast-paced team that can outmaneuver the Toronto defense. While Toronto has also been on a winning streak, their shooting efficiency is a big concern. So overall, like I said, you can see here that they're projected to win by 6 points. However, the line is at 5.5, and it's actually dropping towards the Raptors' favor. So again, that goes back to the little weirdness of today's slate, and I have to wait for the injury reports in order to make firm confirmations. What I will tell you straight up, I already put my money in on the Bulls money line, and it's very expensive. So I don't recommend you do that until you're able to parlay it with something else. But right now, I do have my money on the Bulls money line. Little side note, I'm actually near Chicago, so I'm actually going to go to the game. So that's another little indication on why I have the money line, because I want them to win. But also, I mean, these stats are very strong, and I want to have something on the game just to kind of make it a little more interesting while I'm there. All right, this one, like I said, I would not take this one yet. The Warriors are supposed to win this. It's saying here by 1 point. You can see these little red arrows right here, or little red circles, I should say. These little red circles right here, what this means is that they don't cover spreads. The current spread for the Warriors is -5, which right here it's telling you it's not going to cover. However, if you look at the Grizzlies, they're also 4 of 5 covering spreads. Now, this play right here, it's actually towards the tiredness because the Grizzlies played Boston Celtics last night, and the Warriors are rested. However, the Warriors are traveling and the Grizzlies are at home. So again, there's many contradictions like this that you have to be aware of. For now, I'm going to be staying away from this game, but I wanted to give you the outlook that the Warriors should win this game. This is the one that I was saying that's going to be a very easy call. It's actually going to be the Knicks. They should win this game very easily. The problem is that their line is going to be like a -15 right now. So it opened at a -14. Now it's a -15. So that means that it's still getting pushed towards the Knicks. The Knicks have a much better record. They've won 46 games this season compared to the 76ers who've only won 23 games. The 76ers are struggling a lot this season. They have a lot of injuries. Also, the 76ers are on a 6-day losing streak. And New York has won 3 of their last 5 games. And you can see right here, in 4 of those 5 games, they've covered the spread. So there's a massive mismatch like David and Goliath. However, I'm trying to buy it back for the Knicks at a minus 9.5. So I'm trying to buy it back like 5 points. I'll probably parlay that with the Bulls. Again, I'm not sure how I'm going to work that. The Knicks do cover spreads. You can see 4 of 5 games. The 76ers are very depleted, but I don't trust them to cover that huge spread of 15. So what I might do, like I said, is buy it back 5 points and parlay that either with the Bulls or some other team. Otherwise, I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm not going to get it at the huge spread of minus 15. You can see here the projected score. They are supposed to win by 16, but I don't trust that. So here's the information. You guys can do whatever you want with it. And again, guys, go to my channel and check out the lives. I actually break down this information a lot better. So go back right into my channel, click on the little logo, and then click on live. And you'll see when I go live. I also click the little notification bell so you can see when I go live. You'll be able to lock in these lines before they shift. As you know, if you've been doing sports betting at any amount of time, the knowledge and the speed is very critical. All right, guys, thank you. Now check out these other videos.